Bye, Nancy.
Mhm.
Thank you. They have, I'm mad that they're having both meetings at the same time. How can I be at both? I wish I could teleport, I could go here.
If they, once they, or if they get back virtual, you could be both of them.
Yeah, here and then on the phone. Or they could make the meetings 2:30 and 3 or 2 and 2:30.
They do that sometimes.
Not lately.
I said sometimes.
Yeah, not lately.
I go.
They can do. Ooh, Colorado.
Yeah, end of the year, so they just wanna, because normally they start public safety at
Yeah. Well, I don't mind them moving it up. Hey, Dana. Like, I don't mind them moving it up. I just want but like, even give 15 minutes in between so we can, like, blah, 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 and then go upstairs and go blah, blah, blah.
That would be Harrison. He's the one that.
I need to get to him. Yeah. Maybe I just need to publicly shame him at every meeting until he changes it. Not that that would make him change it because they don't, they don't listen. I know. That's true. Yeah.
They're used to it. They get every.
But can I, like, do a citizen's arrest? Why not? Like, I'm convinced. I'm going to get like enough petitioners to sign that we can do that. But, like, on the spot, if they're, like, doing shenanigans, we can get them arrested.
So you think Sacramento and county politicians are gonna want that bill? Good luck with that.
But we say it's just LA, only for LA.
That's discriminatory.
Oh, you always have something. Logic on your side. That's
Well, I wouldn't say logic.
the common sense. Like, yeah, maybe a little bit. I'm just like sitting here, like, I want to do both meetings and,
His office is the one that controls it.
okay. So I just have to make his life miserable until, well, not really. Like, not technically, don't take it technical. Right, okay. I mean, just give him some sass.
I would know you well enough to know that.
Okay, good. Because it's not. It's just like I had to give him something to, like, shut up already. Yeah, something to say. I'll be. You know what? I'm going to tell him maybe he owes me an apology until he changes it. Every time I'm here, I'm going to tell him because it's
You could ask him, was it Bob?
Mr. Lee. No, Bob was pretty quick to give me it when he screwed up.
That's what it was.
Mr. Lee is like holding out, and I don't know why. I gotta figure that out. I want to do I want to do an arrest though. Like, okay,
It's a civil matter,
I know, but that's
not criminal.
it should be.
That's another country.
Yeah, maybe that's true. Yeah, that's true. Hey, Cricket, Dana, Donna. I'm good. I think it's gonna be quick because it turns out like it's the other meeting doesn't have regular public comment. So, and they're both at the same time. So I'm probably not gonna be. So this is gonna be a quick one. I don't even know what I want to speak on. Usually I was in the other room. It's usually over there. Oh, good. These here though, I can get my hopefully. These shenanigans. Hey, Irish. Do they say top of the day to you? Is that? See, I don't know how to talk Irish, but I want to because I'm Irish, part Irish. Okay, so they're going to be putting this lady on the police permit review board. You know what? No, we don't say top of the Irish, top of the morning to you. Okay, so I need to learn. So that's going to be the new board, new commission we're going to have to go to because now that I found out that Scientology basically runs the entire holiday parade, Christmas parade. It's their parade. Like they hide it very sneakily, but we found concrete evidence. So we're going to be bugging them. I know. I want to be able to talk Irish, like the Irish. I want to be able to do it, like, and all those cool accents. I love accents. I wish I had one. I think it's going to go quick. I wonder if I should have even stayed. Like, this is gonna be so quick. I should have just gone home after the morning one. I've been hanging out, but it's okay. Because I thought it was 2 full meetings, but the other meeting, it's a special meeting, so there's no public comment. So I know I love the Aussie one. I like I love how like Miriam talks, but I think she's Finnish and probably Denmark. I like Scottish, English. I like all them, all the brogues. The Kiwi, yeah, that's so cool. Aren't the Kiwi? Are they the ones I want to do? I want to learn from the New Zealand one, right, where they do the haka. I want to do a haka. Like I need to get some people here that know the haka, and we just take over City Hall doing the haka. I think that'd be so cool. Yeah, I'm Scottish too. I'm Scotch, Irish, and English and Wales. So we have 8 more minutes. I'm like trying to recline. Yeah, the accents are cool, man. Wait, let me see. So we'll speak on, yeah, the new Samantha Berg to the permit review. Yeah, we're gonna have to get more firm about the permits. I'm really disgusted with finding out everything we're finding out about the Christmas one. So now I'm wondering if the New Year's Eve one, and then the shrine, and then what else we got? Hmm, it's not a big day. I guess it's getting near Christmas. No one wants to work, so it's all very light. If they want to take a gift, the police for $35,000 for um, license plate recognition. No, just borrow it from Scientology. You know, there's nothing good today. Unless it's the lady. The fire department and the airports, they want to find more helicopter pads, expand access. Why would they want it? But they want to expand it to private. That sounds shady to me. And oh man, 3 neighborhood councils are coming in against it. That sounds sus. I'm in here because there's going to be a meeting, public safety meeting. Okay, I can talk about that because I'll be like, no, I don't want Scientology to be able to do their human trafficking with all the helicopters. Hey, Michael.
Did you see all that stuff that Emery Marini got from the courts?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's kind of amazing.
yeah, he really, yeah, he did great. I mean, we need him to do more of that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Hey, I saw you were doing they had like a Hanukkah party.
Yeah.
Did you just
I just
wander over
crashed
there?
it. Yep.
Yeah, wow, that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, I just went over there, and the mayor was there, and the city
Wow.
attorney was there, and Bob was there. Hey. Yeah, so it was pretty interesting. I behaved though. I always behave.
Yeah. Oh, and listen, and yesterday, on Tuesday, yeah, I went to the
You said,
supervisors, and I mean, I don't know how to deal with them. I just sort of stumbled in there, and I stumbled in just at the right time because they have these 7-hour meetings that sometimes they go 9
Dang.
hours.
Really?
Yeah, and they say the general comments at the very end. So I mean, it's
What?
yeah. And I sent in I sent in a CPRA about that, but who knows if they're gonna respond.
You can sue if they don't. Get Henry to help you, because I might do some CPR. There's a bunch of my CPRAs they haven't responded to.
Yeah.
I'm ready to sue.
I sent it in and they said, oh, okay, we'll need another 15 days. And then they said.
With that, they
"Okay,
can
we'll
do
need
the
another
14
month,"
days.
Or something like that. So,
Yeah.
so sometime in January, they'll have
It
another,
must be LAPD.
it was the county.
Oh, the county. Okay. Yeah, I don't do too much with them because I need to do more with them. I need to do with the county
Yeah,
too.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they have like all the same committees and commissions that they have here, but I don't know how to look
That's for
them
the
up on
county.
website.
Yeah, I need to learn more, but because everything I deal with, they're always like, "Oh, that's the city. That's a city problem. That's a city problem." But there's probably county problems with it.
That's how both agencies go in between each other.
Yeah, deflect, right? Oh, my baby. I didn't get to see him. I put it all the way down because I'm like, I'm miserably uncomfortable right now. Look who we got. The sweetest boy ever. The sweetest boy ever, right? Hey, sweet Crust, are you sleepy? I won't bug you too much. I'll keep my distance. He always lets me know in his boundaries. I
Cranky as
oh,
we got it
sweetie.
this morning, you want to eat, and then he started eating the grass earlier, and I said, okay, with that stomach. Sure enough.
Oh yeah, tummy ache, right? When it's they're eating grass. Oh,
Straight to the planter and goosey.
oh, you poor sweetheart.
Get it out of your system.
That's right. So nature works itself. I know, and he's so cute too.
So peaceful without 3-inch shrimp.
You did ask her, like, was it probably the Hanukkah one? The church is empty. Yeah, if this was a church. No, you poor. I'll leave you to be Dusty.
You see, Santa Monica's having static down at that new mayor, huh?
Are they? I don't know. Thank you. Allergies.
I'm just tired from getting home last night from Whittier at 11 o'clock at night.
Oh, dang. I'm tired too. I'm
And
like
then going
ready
to
for
bed at midnight
and then getting up for this.
and getting up for this crap.
I know.
But at least I got in this.
I know. I was like, Smoke and Scan loved it. They're like, that was funny. A lot of that stuff was like really funny.
Throat looked so shocked. Wait, I didn't understand it. He said that twice.
I know. It's like he was.
And I said it in Spanish. To go over to translate it because before she wasn't translating.
That was last night. So I was in interesting in one of the. I was on the news.
You were? Did you?
I guess I made it in the background of one of these meetings, and Dana says that you have a nice smile. I hope it's okay to say. Dana's famous, and she's
Man, I had a lady in here
think-
threatening me last night on the phone. You, she called me by my first and last name, says, you should better watch your ass. Motherfucker.
dang. That is
Officers
a,
at Whittier didn't want to be put out of it, so I called the watch commander. May I put out a police report?
yeah, he makes the balls to do it.
And that's
Good. Yeah, no one has a right to do that. Complaint. Oh yeah, you're right. That's what that. You're right, and that steps it up. That
And then I was at the podium, this lady walks up there and she gets around and said, I can see her in the corner of my eye, and then all of a sudden, like, look,
oh, thank you, Tater. Oh, that's so cute. That's adorable. Yeah. This is always over there, though. I don't know why it's here. I like it over.
"Oh, Timmy,
At least he pretends to listen. Only because I bug him about it, but. Oh, Lord. Oh, thank you, Tater. So sweet. So, so far, so good.
Fucking listen, asshole.
Same wackadoodle days at these meetings. It's always interesting. It's never boring.
Crazy ass white boy.
That's a good question. Do you know if Dusty has any Bichon in him? It's a question. Those little dogs, they're kind of, I forget, like, they're kind of like, what's the equivalent to Bichon? They're really cute, those little, oh, he looks like he might.
This is terrier by breed, mixture of whatever got in him. Poodle / Jack Russell, but
I can see that.
Jack Russell.
I could see that too. Him hyper? That dog is hyper.
For a whole half hour throwing the ball back
I
and
know,
forth.
but like they never stop. Like they would be zipping all up and down here. Like they would never.
Did I tell you that his foot stuck in?
I know. Is he okay now?
Yeah, he doesn't let me touch his back.
Aw,
Stuck.
poor baby. Oh yeah, like the Maltese, right? The Bichon,
And somebody told me he looks like a Maltese. And
like the fan. The Bichon. Are you going to try to do the next meeting too upstairs? But there's no like regular public comment. But I'm hoping.
Doesn't matter. So, well, last time, so whatever items open.
Oh, okay. Like yeah, I didn't click it on the thing, but can you go speak on it? Like, or do you have to like do it in advance? Because I don't know which ones I want to speak on.
If they're still talking on subjects, you go ask the attorney what items left in the agenda, and I want to speak on it, and you sign up.
Okay. Because I
Before you
didn't.
go to sign up on everything. And you go to,
That's a good idea. I should go do that now. Okay, that's a good idea. Let me go do that now. Hey, Andrew. No, Mr. Lee, you still owe me an apology. He's been a holdout. Wow, it's really noisy out there. It's really noisy out there. What the heck is going on? I'm gonna go check. Yeah, see, I keep hearing all this yelling. I just want to see what all that yelling is. I'll be right back. Oh, we're starting now? What, do you know what it is?
City Hall, but they're all cooking because of the tree ceremony. Maybe they're, but no, the reason I'm asking you, they're not gonna call names. They're just gonna say.
Oh, God, up there. And, okay,
I don't know when they're gonna start.
okay, thank you for,
I don't want you to miss out.
I appreciate it. Thank you. He always looked at, yeah, he looked up.
If you know each other,
I know, yep,
I'll come and try to get you.
I appreciate it all the time. Yeah. I won't tell, it'll be our secret. We don't. You're funny. But thank you for letting me know. We do? Okay. So you would be a tell, okay, well, like he went and made sure.
All right, good afternoon,
Cool.
everyone. Meeting of Public Safety is now called to order. Today is Wednesday, December 10th, 2025. Time is approximately 2:30.
He does. He's like the sweet. He's so sweet. He's like my. I mean, I'm not saying he's not a cop, but he's really sweet compared to all these. Can you guys hear? Okay, I don't know if I turned off my Wi-Fi or Bluetooth.
You know, one, all right, we'll begin with public comments, so that we can come to the podium. When we call your name, you'll have 1 minute for general public comment, 1 minute each for items on the agenda, or a maximum of 3 minutes. Jay, can you please call your name?
First speaker is Andrew Graver. You have 2 minutes for the item and 1 minute for general comment.
We have a automated license plate reader, that's item 5. Some know on ALPRs. So ALPRs regularly send data to ICE and other immigration enforcement. And that is not something that city resources you do. You should not be using city resources to give all kinds of assistance to ICE. But of course, that's what LAPD does repeatedly. Even as Jim McDonald lies and claims that LAPD is not assisting us. So that's what item 5 is great. So we have item 6, which is related to training. One amount of training is going to fix this systemically system that they train people, their officers, the way they do. Most of them go in and pay attention and run up digital meeting the way they are. So then we will need more training. It's not going to solve the problem. What's going to solve the problem is defunding and abolishing the police. So we have traffic control and storm preparation during inclement weather. So that's where the fire department will do some help getting people out. You don't need people get in their way and go and shoot for mythical looters who are actually the black people trying to get their stuff out of the house and we're evacuating. So that's item 8. Item 9 is repealing 5616. Why was this ever a law in the first place? But it's clear you kind of get a little bit of an idea why that was a law because of anti-black policies. That was the way used to target black and brown people, black and brown youth, who are just fighting in their community. Of course, many of you on this committee love that kind of thing. So, yeah, that's another little sheet. So, for general
Hey guys, hey Rex.
I'm going to talk about, you were all here for this last week, for Jim McDonald's absolutely disgusting remarks to this council, where he was claiming that, oh, you take away all the ones legal, so this one had used legal ammunition on protesters and journalists. How is that acceptable? Why do any of you tolerate that whatsoever? You should be fired just for this remark or law. The next thing, shooting protesters with legal munitions. Legal munitions. They've already shot 43 people this year. It's not unacceptable. Fire Jim McDonald. Fund the police.
Thank you. Next speaker, George Steady, followed by Audit. George, 2 minutes for the item.
Hey guys. Thank you.
And tolerance for more alcohol, like Jersey Park Beach. Yeah. People over down there in the Air Force, they're reporting to Little Wayne. Or about people over at Tracy, hey, Lee, South Sea, you gotta move up people over here. How about that John Price? You gotta build a remote for it, you know, right. Everyone on ride, Bluefield, Chicken Bluefield, and Mona. 56.16. I am number 9 record, Monsters. And then number 10, Lee and Fatburger Hernandez. What is the Chinese connection here? Fire safety nursing. What do you have? You burn fucking Palestine. You fucking burn Palestine. You fucking burn Pasadena. Who fucking cares about the white rich people? I'm glad you live in a tent. I'm glad you live in a fucking home. I'm glad you didn't get their progressive bill and those fucking poor bitches want to fire. Please keep it to the highlight.
Because they're fire. We have fires in the air, we know it's not like deliberately caused it. And so there's no way to correct the problem after it's suddenly burned, you see?
Haley, remember in Vegas, when we were talking with bitches and stuff? I didn't think about that. What was your drinking tap? $1,000. Oh, really? I remember time, Lee again, fuck the city attorney and the relevant departments of development. Judge David O'Connor put it on the record, fuck the games. I want the fucking report, I want the numbers to reflect this, Lee and Rodriguez. Move. And then I go into item number 1 regarding Samantha Blood. Get the fuck out of the fucking police permit review, because I haven't been in one in how many fucking months. You asshole, idiots, morons, ignorant, stupid motherfuckers. As far as the police permit review, this is how it goes. Fuck the police.
Speakers out of LA, 2 minutes to the item.
Good afternoon. I want to start with number 10. I have to stick my, I agree with that, but I have to stand my ground that because Mr. Lee is doing it, that until I get my apology for his rudeness, I have to say no on all of his items. But assuming he apologizes, then I would say yes, but I would also like to include in the rules that you want to change for fire safety, so places don't burn down. A real good place to start is on L. Ron Hubbard Way, to make sure all the lights that they have going across the street and the canopies and all the wires between the houses are actually not dangerous for the, or fire risk, because there's no permits or inspections. And you may also want to include into that rule that if whenever there's a city permit, like a special event permit, that they have to have the fire lane, a 20-foot fire lane. Oh, wait. That's already on the permits that they're required to have the 20-foot fire lane. So the rule's already there. So I guess the point there is, why have the rules if you're not going to enforce the rules, right? It's already there. Have a fire lane. That's the safest thing you can do for the people in that big blue building who I care about. Okay, my friend Laura FM's father's in there. I care about the people in there. And so the best thing you could do to prevent their building from burning down is to have actual open fire lanes, like your permit laws require. I want to go to number 1, the lady for the police permit. I want her, I guess I'm going to have to start going to that one, because we just found out that Scientology really runs the Christmas parade. And that's probably why you guys, are kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place and helping us out, because wow, they have a bigger footprint than I even imagined. And so I'm going to have to pay real close attention to that. So when it comes to these permits, I guess I have to get real and more involved with that. And so let me go, I guess, to my general public comment, since we're there anyway, is, okay, the Shrine Auditorium, you guys granted yet another permit for Scientology to have the shrine there. And even though it's illegal to shut down the public access to the sidewalks, pedestrian access, they're going to do it anyway. They're going to go against everybody's constitutional rights. They're going to prevent Laura FM from, maybe being able to see her dad on the sidewalk and walk past him and say, "Hi, Dad," because you guys keep supporting this, entity, cult, criminal enterprise that will not respect any rules set for them. I mean, just the rules, period. So they will not. So I'm asking you, please, to, and this is Mr. Price's area, to please, stop giving them permits until they start following permits. Okay, like, if they, because the city's gonna be liable. I'm at the point now, I mean, what do I have to do? Every time my rights are violated, do I have to do a lawsuit? I mean, it shouldn't come to that. You guys should just do what's right, enforce the law. And you owe me an apology, Mr. Lee. Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you gonna talk? Go to the next one. Fourth. I thought they do it for the items. Okay, thanks. I'm gonna try. See, Michael? Yeah, Iris hooked up. I'll tell him it. Yours. Laura said she sorry she was a little bit harsh yesterday because we were freaked out about it, but nothing. She didn't want you to think that she was like upset with you or not. Okay. But what's that you said? You said if you're too happy, then you're not happy. What was that? I forget how you said it. That's so funny. Okay. You're just upset. All right, Laura, he's understanding. Oh, thank you, Donna. I'm gonna get. Yeah, he's good. He was laughing. He was laughing when I said he owed me an apology. He's gonna hold out. He's gonna hold out, but it's okay. We'll play. He's gonna see who outlasts who. And let's just say I think I've proven I'm kind of a determined person, right? Like, I have no idea. I don't follow. I have no idea. Ultimate sleep. Hey, hey. I keep thinking of that. I keep thinking that AA Ron is here because I don't know why he reminds me of him. All right, I'm gonna go up to the fourth. Hopefully there's still something we can comment on. If not, we're out of here. Here we go.
Yeah, that one for the 26th.
Not yet, Laura. It's going to be where they have to allow call-in for all of them. Coop said that this one's done with their public comment, but they have the single agenda items. I'm going to try. Man, I wish I would have been, the mayor was. I couldn't believe the mayor turned around, like she felt bad that she had how passed me and like dismissed me. I'm like, well, at least that's polite. We'll give her that. Oh, thank you. I don't know if it opens. Oh, it does. All right, thank you. I don't think this one does. Thank you, though. Appreciate it. We're gonna try. See if we get anywhere. This is Public Works, but there is no regular public comment because it's a special meeting, so that's why. Can you still talk on agenda items? Can they still talk on agenda items? Yeah. Is there agendas?
This year is our two key updates. The first is the Maze Impact integration, where project sites were evaluated using 2025 version to ensure equitable investment across communities. And the second is the climate alignment assessment, where projects were used for alignment with the city's climate goals, including mitigation and adaptation activities. This is the municipal facilities funding summary page for funding sources for municipal projects. For these projects, funding breakdown is as follows. $1.7 billion was funded through general fund, MIGLA, and special funds in the prior years. For year one, which is this current fiscal year, we are funding at the level of 180.6 million. For future fiscal years, so from years 2 to 5 and beyond, the funding is 568 million.
Okay, this is
Totaling
number
to
3.
2.47 billion, adding that. And I do want to note that for the purposes of this chart, the CTIP group tracks the general fund and MIFLA portions, and again, the special funds are reported or are tracked by the departments at that level.
So technology is funded a little bit differently than the other categories. We don't have our own actual funding pool. So when you look at the prior year, in terms of the total funding, we funded about 322 million in various projects. For year one, that reflects what was included in this current 25-26 budget of $77 million. And then for the future year funding, those are just the current projections for the departments, but there's no actual funding that's been allotted or allocated for those at this time.
For physical plant and clean water, prior year funding is $3.9 billion. And for the current year, 25-26, we have $863 million that was budgeted in the fiscal year. Same as technology, year 2 to 5 projections of what funding will be needed to continue on ongoing. Next steps, the 25-26 5-year CTIP for feasible plans and clean water will be released later this fiscal year, hoping for the end of this month. In October of 2024, the mayor released ED9 to streamline capital delivery in the public right of way. And the capital planning solution led by the mayor's office and 13 departments have been being to discuss any capital infrastructure plan. The working group has been meeting bi-weekly with the mayor's office to create the basic plan and structure for that capital improvement plan, and with a hope to release a small version of that focuses on the 2020. We're happy to answer any questions you may have.
Great, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that presentation and that overview. And so the CTIP, and let me just make sure I understand that I'm digesting this correctly. It is a list of projects that we need to get done, both infrastructure wise, but also technology wise, correct?
The previously approved projects, yes, ma'am.
Beautiful. Previously, a list of previously approved projects. Understood. Okay, thank you. Can you walk me through the criteria you? And I have 3 questions, but I'm trying to be brief as possible because I know that we started, we had a long council meeting and have some things to do. Can you walk us through the criteria used to select and prioritize projects within the CTIP?
Absolutely. So departments and bureaus prioritize and submit the project funding request as part of the budget process. And after that, our office analyzes the request and proposes funding recommendations to the mayor's office. And as stated in one of the slides, all of those projects meet one of the funding criteria, like risk to health and safety, legal mandate, resiliency, equity, and impact city operations.
Beautiful. And then those projects are funded how?
We evaluate the project scope, the life cycle, and evaluate its eligibility for the various funding sources at our disposal. And then we make recommendations to the mayor's office for consideration to be added on the proposed budget from the eligible source that has sufficient capacity.
Great, thank you. And does every item on the I keep wanting to say CTIP, but the CTIP, does every CTIP project get funded every year?
It depends on what we receive as a request. So some projects are fully funded or might be in various forms of design, so they might not need funding for a particular fiscal year. The departments will submit a request when they do need additional funds.
Okay, thank you. Can you tell us what are the primary funding sources or buckets that make up the investments in this plan? And do they differ based on project types?
So the primary funding sources are general fund and NICLA for municipal facilities, as well as, and for information technology, fiscal plans and clean water, mostly general fund and special funds, and all of the special funds are just tracked at the department level.
Beautiful, thank you. Colleagues, are there any more questions?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
So the report emphasizes the identification of funding needs and long-term capital liabilities across departments.
For the active projects, yes, ma'am.
And so what is the current estimated size of our unfunded capital backlog?
Maybe some rough math, because, the charts we had on the screen earlier have the numbers based on the various, fiscal years of the next 5 years. And, we did not actually do the math for the combination of physical plant, municipal facilities and IT, but we'd be happy to get back to your staff with an official.
That's fine. Then, if you're getting back to staff, then you can also share what the CTIP proposes to reduce in liabilities over the next 5 years.
Okay. Any specific liabilities?
Just across the board, since we have unfunded backlog.
Well, it's various projects, have various funding requirements. So depending on the phase of the construction, it's not necessarily that it's, that it is a liability. But once we get to a particular phase, we can submit that funding request, and then based on the readiness of the project and the various, whether it's health and safety, legally mandated, all the various things that, develop a project, we will make recommendations to the mayor's office to fund.
So I have another question. On the line. The CTEP prioritized investments in the city equity framework and the modern areas of disadvantage index. MAVE. Can you explain how the MAVE index specifically influenced which neighborhoods and projects were elevated in this 5-year plan? And whether any high need areas remain?
My name is Sarah Bondy, the Administrative Officer at Work on Equity team, and the measure of access to the index that we do indicators every census tract is specifically for from 0 to 100. And so areas of the city that would be considered higher priority to investment would be scores that are considered 60 and above, and above. We look at every project in the city and look at where that project is located on the need index, and then also compare it to the community impact of the project. So we have a rubric for evaluating community impact and combines the need score with what the project is. So a technology project might get a lower community impact score than say a prep project. We don't have a, assessment of all the capital projects in the city and where they're located against the MAVE index. Some of the capital projects are funded programmatic basis where it's been programmed. And so it's difficult to know exactly how much the capital budget is going to specific parts of the city. But if there's specific questions about any more specific parts of the capital budget, my work certainly to you about those. And then the individual projects that we score are listed in the listed on each project in the system. And then each year when we publish those capital equity score values,
issues are published. Okay. That's all. Thank you, Sherwin. Thank you, Councilwoman. Colleagues, are there any more questions? No? Thank you. For this item, I recommend we note and file this report. Can I get a second, please? Thank you, Councilwoman Hunt. Mr. Espinoza, please call the roll.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Councilmember Hernandez.
Yes.
Councilmember Padilla is currently absent. Councilmember Hutt.
Yes.
2 ayes, and this item is noted and
Wonderful, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate y'all. Mr. Espinoza, can you please read item number 1 into the record?
thank you. Item number 1 is a verbal presentation from the mayor's office relative to the city's capital planning process, including updates on the capital improvement plan, executive directive 9, and the capital planning steering.
Wonderful. Before we get started with the presentation, I'll pass it to our city attorney. We're gonna go ahead and open it up for public comment. Will you please, read the rules into the record?
Yes, Madam Chair. And so just to clarify for the members of the public who showed up a bit late to the meeting, the multiple agenda item comment period has closed and the only remaining item is item 1, which is currently before the committee. So if you would like to speak on this item, you will have 1 minute to give an agenda item comment for this item 1.
Thank you.
If you signed up to speak, can you please line up behind the podium?
I'll make it work.
No, it's just you two.
It's kind of hard when you have 2 meetings at the same time because I really wanted to speak on other items. So, Mr. President, I hope he changes that. Okay, number 1, basically from the mayor's office, what I want and for capital planning and everything and every update from the mayor is I want them to listen to the people, okay? Like you have people come in to the meetings in person, whether writing or, on, Zoom or whatever. And it's like nothing's really being heard. And I really want the mayor, like I want to feel like the mayor is hearing, okay, because I feel like the whole city, everyone, it's like everything goes with the mayor. So everything that we've been not complaining about, like really heeding warning about, like trying to keep the city from getting sued up the wazoo because there's so many opportunities for a number, like many people could be suing the city every day with every issue. Because if you're violating somebody's constitutional rights, right, that person can sue. Times that by 20 people, that's a lot of lawsuits. And no one's listening. And I feel it's because the mayor's office isn't listening. Thank you.
Next speaker, please.
Rep is here. Oh, thank you.
1 minute.
Capital planning and process, CAO equals bullshit, BS equals projects, budgets, and funds for capital improvements are a bunch of nonsense and hashtag fucking lies. Steering committee, the mayor has done a fucked up job, and it's your responsibility to follow that fucked up mayor. You need to get this shit working right in capital planning because the airport's still fucked up. The fucking place where you guys are gonna rebuild or what is called the exposition center, it's a shithole. Lady got mud there, white lady and her dog. And you got a bunch of infrastructure that qualifies for fucking capital improvement. When's that gonna happen? Maybe you should listen to Donald J. Trump, who says, fuck Los Angeles, fuck the mayor, and fuck your stupid local liability insurance for not getting
Thank you,
Palisades.
Sandra. Next, I'll call for the comment. Now we're closing public comment for the meeting. Mr.
I'm gonna go. Merry Christmas, guys, and happy Hanukkah.
Thank you.
All right. I might be here Friday, but probably not. I should just torture them one last time. Man, that pisses me off because I could have done, I really wanted to do number 3 because they were renaming like a street after, and it says like Japanese gardens. And I'm like, that's a perfect comparison. Like, that's a good name, not naming it after like a cult leader, a criminal. Have a good night, Michael. See you till next time, and so, but they have these meetings. They have to stop doing that where they put it at the same time. Oh, it's going to feel so good to go home. Okay. Oh, thank you. I'll take it easy, Eleven. Thank you. Okay. Yes, but you could go first if you. Yeah. I'm not in a rush. Take my time. Have a good one. Okay. Done for the day. Laura's like so wild. The mayor, like, oh man, I was like, oh, I wish you were there because the mayor was right there. And then she passed me. Well, and when she passed me by, I said, hi, mayor. And then she turned around. Said, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to like blow past you like that. Like, that was nice, like, so I'm like, maybe she would, like, if we caught her like on something like that, I wonder if we could just ask for, a 5-minute meeting. Well, you guys can go because I'll catch the next one. That'd be so cool. Oh, shoot. There's one here and I didn't see it. Absolutely, Laura. I mean, look how like it's already, hi. I mean, like compared to the beginning, like they know us, right? They get to know, like, look at, what's his name? Alfie. It's like saying, like, no, he goes, I don't get mad at you because we have like a friendship with, like, we know, like, he's like, I know you're not all upset. Like, so it's like you're getting to know us and then hopefully, right? So, yeah, I think we're going to get that meeting. I like to think so. I mean, what's 5 minutes, right? 5 minutes. Yeah, Steve. He's so tired. I'm going to leave him alone. And no, he's sleepy. Poor baby. Oh.
That's it. You're done for the day?
Yes. How about you? You're done for the day? Me too. Me too. I'm exhausted.
Let me out.
See you out. Wait, let me out.
Right back.
I'm pointing around. Oh, of course. Yeah, they're definitely. You're not coming Friday? Good night. I don't know. I'm debating about Friday. Oh, yeah. I'm sure they are. Yeah, actually, I should have gone over there because at least the one opens.
Make it.
No, eventually. Wait. Just hold it for a second, and if I get part way out, that's how Laura does it, right? Thank you. I got it. All right, have a good one. Bye, Dusty boy. Hey. I signed up as not Kirsten Peterson because she's trying to be slick and says I would never impersonate the devil or anyone so evil as horrible and rotten as I would never impersonate somebody that wicked and disgusting. So Kirsten, like, don't flatter yourself. I would never impersonate you. You're a disgusting human being, in my opinion. I shouldn't judge. I know there's that where it says don't judge because lest you be judged. But I'm sorry, the stuff, like, imagine having a job where your whole job is just to ruin lives of people who you already ruined their lives, like, right? You already harmed and did harm, and then you got to ruin them more because you don't like that they're calling you out. So what a disgusting Kirsten. So I put not Kirsten Peterson. And if they had called that name, I would go up and say, oh, yeah, I'm not impersonating Kirsten Peterson. Who is going to impersonate a troll like that? Or Kendrick Moxon, another sleazeball that I would like never, ever, 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 ever impersonate. So don't flatter yourself, Kendrick Moxon or Kirsten Peterson. And you know what? I've been thinking about this, right? Because she's like the security one. She's the one that gets meetings with the chief. I have a feeling she's had a meeting with the chief. I don't know. I see something. I know he's under a lot of pressure, but I'm starting to think, and I need to find out whether or not she's been having meetings because they need to know what a degenerate, disgusting, this horrible, I have a good night, creepy, evil, wicked human being she is. And to give her any time at all, I don't care if she's there to represent, nobody should be allowed to represent. If they can go and represent Scientology, then we need to be able to meet with the chief to represent those who have been victimized by Scientology. There needs to be equal application. Sorry, I can't, I'm having a, I can't, right? Like it has to be equal. And that's what we're going to demand. Like if I find out, because I did find out she met with the one captain of Northeast Division, but he claims he doesn't remember what they met about, the security stuff. Yeah, saying that, oh, we have people, we're under a mob. The only mob is them. They're the only mob. They're the only mob. None of them have been assaulted. They're the ones that, not only do they assault people, right? Then not only do they fair game people, right? But they do that gang stalking crap. You don't think that all these these weird incidences, it's freaking gang stalking. Like I never believed really that stuff exists until dealing with Scientology. Now I believe that gang stalking is real. And they're sleazy. And I know they don't like me saying they're a cult. And they'll probably do another, if they do another, and I'm doing this because they did another, whenever they do anything on their stupid, what's that scam messaging? Hey, Michael Ackerman. Oh, thank you. Thank you. What's that scam? The hate monitor or whatever? Yeah. So every time they do that, they're getting to here. So that's why I have all this vitriol right now, is because every time I see anything against anyone that I care about, any protester or anyone, I'm going to do it because I'm going to do it back to them. If you want to know what hell looks like, look at Scientology. If you want to know how the devil works, look at Scientology. Look at David Miscavige. Look at Kirsten Peterson. Look at Kendrick Moxon. If you want to understand how the devil works, watch them, and you'll start to see it. So there. That's my rant for the day. And I know they're listening, so I don't have to hope. Hi, Kirsten. I know you're listening. You're a disgusting person. I hope you change. I really do. Like I like to hold out that everyone can be redeemed and find redemption. And Kirsten, this is my. I will make this. If you ever become and say, you know what, I want to be a human being. I want to be decent. I will extend. I will have mercy on you and try to get you out of this hellhole and out of this thing. It doesn't mean you're not going to go. You still may have to go to prison for your crimes against humanity. And overlooking all the abuse and all that stuff, but I would work with you, Yep. Operation Snow White. Yep. Evil. Look at Operation. If you want to know how the devil works and how evil works, look at Operation Snow White. Look at what happened to Lisa McPherson. Look up Lisa McPherson if you want to know how evil works. Look up child auditing if you want to know how evil works. And I don't say that I don't believe that the regular Scientologists are evil, but the people who are at the highest levels, who are running it, who could make better choices but decide not to, in my opinion, they're evil. That means you, Kirsten. So I just have to get it off my. Sometimes I just need a vent. I just needed a vent, and I'm tired of it, man. It's like more like you keep digging and digging, and it's like the more you find, the more Scientology. You think you're kind of like, oh, we're getting a grasp on where the cancer is, right? And then no, you find out a whole new area has got cancer now, right? It's spread. And now we have to deal with the parade, the Hollywood parade. Now I'm gonna look into the New Year's Eve parade, not their thing, but the event that the city puts in. We've got to find out if that's Scientology. We had to do some more work. They're in there, and now it's starting to like a clearer picture of why. Oh, thank you, Kathy and Donna. Thank you. Yeah, I just need to vent a little bit because in the meeting, I just want to go out there. I keep my composure, but I just want to say, how do you not get? I get it. They don't know. Like we're going against years of safe pointing and they're hearing something that doesn't sound familiar to them, And so I have a modicum of grace for that, but I think it might be time to just start doing lawsuits and letting the courts handle it. Hold on, I gotta buzz in. And that might be the only solution at this going forward, But because right, they always want to pick everyone to court, and I'm like, I welcome that in a sense because then we get to get what do you call it, discovery and stuff, and find out. We need to dig deeper. We need to go further into the records. We need to go back. We need to, Laura, next time, like maybe next week, we'd set up a day not only to do the planning one, but we need to go to the archives here and see what we can find. I have a feeling. Oh, thank you so much. I have a feeling we're going to find a lot. A lot. I feel really positive about that now. I feel better venting. Thank you guys for letting me vent. Appreciate it.
Doors marked with yellow decals.
El rumbo a Los Ángeles está llegando. Por favor, manténgase alejado del borde de la plataforma.
Oh, thank you. Okay, nice. Okay, that felt better. Okay, Kirsten gets hard. To know that there's people like Kirsten Peterson in my city or in my, being the mover and shaker with this. It's just it's disgusting. Disgusting. And she wants to think that I would impersonate. You're so crazy, Kirsten Peterson. And it's just an absolute lie. You're so disgusting. Hey, Ganja. Oh, that wall, yeah, it's pretty cool. The colors. Reminds me of Miss Lar FM. Why is this not closing? Going down. Okay. I think I got it out of my system. I take solace in knowing that Kendrick Moxon and Kirsten Peterson will go to prison. The day is coming.
Service alert, elevator station, use Mariachi level and complete trip, Metro Bus.
That's my solace. Right, Laura? They will be in prison. Both Kirsten and Kendrick and Jennifer and Janet. I don't know why though. I have some more mercy for Janet for some reason. I don't know why, but I guess because I see them torturing her and she's doing it because she believes in it and is willing to be abused and all that. It's just, I find it crazy, but it is what, but I have a little bit more mercy. But Kirsten Peterson is, no, she's the evil that's behind it, because she's the head, right, under Miscavige. She's like, and I bet she's more ruthless than whoever held her place before, right? Mike Rinder and all. I have a feeling she's more ruthless. And Kendrick, what a degenerate. It's time. He's got to go to prison sooner than later. Seriously. Going to prison. I wonder if he ever watches. Do you watch? Is Kendrick? Is it just you, Kirsten, or does Kendrick watch too? And stop sending investigators. Stop sending these people. Stop it. Knock it off. All you're doing is pissing me off, and all pissing off people who are already so ready to take down a cult. Like it's just you're being stupid. Like nobody taught you a lick of common sense. Not at 1 ounce of it. Because, right, if someone's trying to, like, okay, I would change up the game and be like, okay, how can we try to prove her wrong, show her she's wrong, mistaken, we've changed. They don't do any of that. They just keep proving they are who we know they are. They keep proving how evil they are. They can't even pretend to be. They can't even fake being decent. That's how evil they are. They can't even fake it. Sorry, guys, I don't even know if you're still with me. I guess I'm not done venting. Only because I know, I sense it that Kirsten's watching. I sense it in my soul. I know she's watching right now. But I'll let it go for now. Isn't it sad that you have to feel like you have to carry a camera with you because you don't know what little gang stalker they're going to send your way today? Degenerates. Yes, he's getting my update. There you go. Okay, here's my update. Kirsten, you're going to go to prison. That's sweet. Well, I try not to get out. I don't like getting out of character. I like to be who I am consistently. Even when I'm mad, I try to stay true to myself. But I'm feeling it. I'm feeling heated inside. Because I know I can feel, you ever get that creepy feeling like you have somebody like behind you, they're looking at yours and you get the goosebumps on you just know there's something creepy there, but you can't see it. That's the feelings I get sometimes because I know it's her and her creepy vibe evilness. It permeates the YouTube affair, the YouTubes. Wait, am I? I think I'm going the wrong way.
Please stand clear. The doors are closing.
So yeah, have the day you deserve, Kirsten and Kendrick. Have the day you deserve.
Welcome aboard the Metro Airline.
That's true. And it's probably, but you know what I would love? I would love for her to, not lie, that sounds mean, but before prison is the RPF. And I would love to see after she's done both, which one was worse? Like, which was worse? I bet you're just going to say the RPF was worse than prison. Skytrain, oh yeah, this is their newer ones. I kind of don't like, I like them and I don't. Like, they don't have the same little nook for me.
Now arriving.
What do you think, Laura? What do you think like she'll say in the end? That RPF was worse or prison? I have a feeling RPF is worse. All right. I'm glad I almost got on the wrong train. So I'm too much in my, right? That's what I think. Yes, in prison, right. They can't abuse you. They can't, like, there are certain rights you have, exactly. I mean, you can't just leave, but they're not gonna sit there. I don't know. They probably even eat, you probably even eat better. You probably make more money even, because, right, they pay you for doing certain jobs. So they probably make more money. Boy, wicked mom. That's what I'm thinking. But we'll have to find out in 10 years. We'll have to go visit her. You know, she'll be in the RPF, she'll do prison. We'll go visit her, Laura, and ask her what she wants. And then she's like, stop talking about me. But you can't leave if you're mentally in Scientology as well, so that's out of the question. Whoa, what the heck is that? That was scary. Oh, good point. Good point, Laura. That's a really good point. Yeah, that one, no, it sounded like gunshots or something, like, or I don't know, what it, like fireworks or something. That was weird. On the wrong side. Yeah, but sometimes it does squeal. Yeah. But yours is probably much faster. This isn't the. We're supposed to be getting the bullet train, but that's been something they've been promising ever, you know, for decades, I think, and I don't think we're any closer to it. But they certainly got enough money to fund it. All right. So I have to see whether or not Friday, do I want to go in person or do I want to just go on and call in and get the Christmas holiday started? There's so much I want to do with this stuff over the holidays. So it's not like it's going to be a vacation.
At transfer stations, and hold on to it for fair inspections. If you do not have a validated tap
Compass
card,
card.
you may be
Oh.
subject to penalties.
We use, it's called tap cards.
Coloque su tarjeta en cero de tap antes de abordar en los torniquetes o validadores de cada estación, incluyendo estaciones de transbordo. Mantenga su tarjeta como prueba de pago. Si no tiene una tarjeta válida con tarifa, puede ser sujeto a penalidades.
For going Metro, eating, drinking, and smoking on Metro trains or stations is not allowed. This is your system, so please help us keep it.
Okay. Yeah, but you might be exhausted. Yeah, I don't know if I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I might just call in. But I want to see the vibe. I want to do a vibe check. I'm telling you, something going on with the Public Works. Because they've always been really cool. And so, like, there's this, although the Chavez did say hi to me in the hall, but I don't know, it was just a weird vibe. Something was going on. It felt like they all had a meeting and it didn't go well because they were all like equally like not looking happy. I was hoping I would bump into one of them. Well, I did bump into Chavez, but I don't think she would talk to me. Everyone, check out if you're local, right? Go to Laura Show. She's an amazing, amazing singer, performer, amazing. And she's going to be downloading a new song. Not downloading, what do they call it? Releasing a new song. They probably did, but this crew they're so new, except for that one. I have a feeling that they got to the mayor and the mayor is saying things. I don't know, or having meetings. So I have a feeling people are going above them because there's a reason they're not. Because when I was saying that to them, like I said, you know, and I called them out on it. I basically said, like, I know there's the mayor above you. You serve at the pleasure of the mayor. And because, you know, the mayor has all their resignation letters signed already in her desk. So whenever she wants to get rid of them, they already have a signed resignation. She just has to approve it. And so I have a feeling there was a stern meeting. Because they're probably driving her nuts. And they're really not going to like the fact that we know about the Hollywood parade. Like, it's all becoming open. Like, it's like the veil or the whatever you want to call it, the blinders are all lifting. It's like we're starting to see, getting the bigger picture. And every time you think it's like, oh, we got the picture, no, it's even bigger. So now we got this stupid holiday parade thing. This year is going to be, we're going to have to really put a lot of effort into exposing that. We're going to have to go to the meetings for, and try to join the boards, whatever, for whoever does their annual, because they don't just put this thing together in a day. So there's meetings, we got to find that out and go to them. Right, Laura? And maybe, whoever else wants to go, they may not be on Zoom, but we could go in person because we need to be part of the planning committee. And I bet they're going to kick us out of the meeting. They will, because Scientology, I'm telling you, they run that whole parade, that whole AT, it's saying it's run by American Television International. That's Scientology. It's not a front group per se, but it's connected. Right. And so, because maybe now that they know we've wised up to the front groups. So I don't think, so it's kind of like they wised up, right? Like when it comes to say, Lisa McPherson, right? So they don't let you die at a PAC base anymore, at a base anymore. So they would move you to the medical buildings, right? But now people get wise to the medical buildings. So what do they do now? They put them in hospice care that's not even owned or run by Scientology. And so that's what I think they're doing. And that's where we got to get smart with. We got to figure out the groups that are not front groups, but they are being utilized and used and controlled by Scientology. I bet it's going to be out there. That's something that would be great for Journey. And Journey, if you're out there, I still need to talk to you about that stuff. But that's what I think. It's this is how they think they're slick. But Scientology, we're always going to be one step ahead of you because you're evil. And your days of being, your grip on the city are numbered. But so that's what we need to do. So American Television International is one of those such things. Their emails are Earthlink. Laura says that means Scientology. I believe it. And then their people on it are, some of them not real high-end Scientologists, but they've, like, a bunch of them have been on Scientology and in Scientology. So even a little bit, but that's what they're doing. They're getting these like little fringe things. And they probably did that because they didn't have a studio, right, at the time. So it makes sense. They would hook up with American Television thing because they can control it, because they didn't have but now they have a studio, but now they can't use their studio because then that would draw attention. So they're slick. They're not slick enough, just like the Faith in Blue event. Exactly. You get all these other church, you control it, but then you say, oh no, it's the Presbyterian church. It's not us. No. Like we're learning their new playbook. They think they're slick. They're not. Sure. So that's what we need to do is like find out. And I guarantee you there's going to be more of these groups. There's going to be more. Like apparently there's some kind of New Year's Eve or New Year's. I don't know if it's a parade or something in the city. We need to see how Scientology is involved with that. Look how they're involved with taking the parade from that Dr. Sub, right? Because the guy who took it is connected to Scientology through that other dude. So yeah, I want to look up him more. We need to find out him, that freaking James Richardson. You're going to prison too, you scumbag, sleazeball. Sorry, I'm not usually like calling people names, but I needed to get that out of my head. But anyway, we need to find out all these little fringe stuff that's not. We need to, because I love Lars, right? We need to have all the front groups, but then we need to really get investigative and find out all the fringe groups. Hey, Mark. Sorry, I'm a little spicy today. But, so I feel good. I think the more we all look and we all work together and try to get to the bottom of things. So American Television International. And the bid, I'm trying to find out why they're not having any meetings, right? Because, what's her name, she's a Scientologist on that bid. And they don't, but they can't stop having meetings because they're afraid people are going to confront a Scientologist on their bid. That's freaking ridiculous. So they need to either get rid of her or start having meetings. Susanna, 4 names, exactly. Right, but they've only had 2 meetings this entire year.
Now writing, that's late.
I reported them. We need to report them for that, because I did report them. Because I don't know what their bylaws say, but they're avoiding meetings just so we don't, whatever. Then Susanna should step down. But also that Badesar, the rep, she's very in bed with them. We're not looking at we're only looking at city, but we need to look at county, state reps, federal reps of their local, we need to start doing more. 2026 is where we find the fringe, all the fringy people, groups.
Please stand clear. The doors are closing.
Yes, he does. Remember that? And that was Badesar who said, did you talk to our dear friend Janet? That was Badesar, whatever her name is. So, and she was at Faith in Blue. So she knows. We need to figure out I forget who she works for, but we need to start dealing with those, with her boss.
This is a beeline train to North Hollywood.
But anyway, guys, I'm going to sign off. Good night, and thank you for being with me today, and thank you for letting me vent. And I'm just going to chill out for a little bit, catch up on stuff. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.